For the first time in a long time, a new play opens on Broadway tonight, and it is making history. The curtain rises on Thoughts of a Colored Man just hours from now. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Vanessa Freeman.
And I'm Tamsin Fidel. A big night, that's for sure. Every new play, though, on Broadway this fall is by a Black playwright, and the first one is opening tonight. The unprecedented attention to Black voices. It testifies to the effectiveness of Broadway advocacy groups and moving cultural conversations forward, that's for sure.
Yes, joining us now to talk about just that is the show lead producer Brian Moreland. Brian, thank you so much for talking to us, especially ahead of a huge night for you guys. How are you feeling?
I am elated, I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I am overjoyed, all of the emotions at one time.
Feeling all of the things. So Brian, how does it feel to literally be breaking barriers on Broadway with this show?
I'm saddened that we are the first, but I'm also elated because it just means that there's more to come. I hope that when the play opens, I hope it's reviewed well. I hope that more people come out and see it. And I hope that we're able to leave the door open for more plays, more producers, more directors, more new voices like Keenan Scott II to come into Broadway and share stories of life.
Let me ask you something. You know, we'll talk a little bit about the show because it does combine the spoken words and slam poetry. And you mentioned Keenan. I mean, he is a writer who has been on this journey for 15 years. I mean, this has been a long time in coming to see the marquees out there up, the red carpet tonight. What has the response been so far?
Well, you know, Tamsin, the response has been absolutely wonderful. As you mentioned, Keenan has been working on this play for 15 years. He comes from a slam poetry background, a native New Yorker. Our own homegrown boy right here on stage in New York City on Broadway. I tell you that this play, we like to talk of it as a slam narrative, right? Combining slam poetry with a loose narrative plot. And so we call it a slam narrative play, which is actually a new genre that we're actually creating right now. Keenan himself is also over the moon. He's here with his family, his wife, and his beautiful little daughter. And so we're just really anxious to get going.
Absolutely.
Anxious to get going and make sure that we're going to be okay.
Yes, and you guys are opening this show with all the pomp and circumstance it deserves. Tamsin just mentioned the big red carpet. It's supposed to be a star-studded event tonight. Tell us about that.
We are pretty excited about the red carpet. I mean, it is going to be a pretty starry event. I mean, we have our wonderful producers, wonderful ladies named Candy Burris, who will be here with us this evening. We have Emmy Award winner Samira Wiley will be here this evening. We have all of our cast as well will be on the carpet. So there's going to be a lot of stars, a lot of surprises on this carpet. People are not going to want to miss it.
I love it. See it right there behind you. Brian, always good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you got to go get ready now for the big night.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Tamsin. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you for supporting Thoughts of a Colored Man. Please come out and see us.
Yes.